And I was like, I kind of messed around with a character design of his in sort of a more anime setting. And from then, I just kind of came up with more and more characters, and I think just months went by where I was just thinking of cool ideas that would work within the world of, war games and this whole sort of premise that I set up. And it ended up just becoming like this notes app where you just got to scroll to get to the bottom of it, because there was just so many ideas, and then branched off into other ideas revolving around like the same superpowers but in different settings. Like, for example, like the idea of a legitimate war, like a world war style of trench warfare and that sort of stuff fought with superpowers, not super fantastical where it's like this big Narnia-esque battle of, superpowers and I'm thinking more like a legitimate political warfare thing, but throw in a few superpowered agents in there and see what that does.
The vast minority having superpowered,
Yeah, so
still
like
a lot of grunt work.
almost like an element of Captain America First Avenger type vibe, where it's like you're throwing him in there with regular people, and yes, he can take down a bunch and stuff, but there's more, like, there's bigger political elements at play, which are just as important as the superpowered elements. And then after a while, it all just became linked, and this giant sort of saga, for lack of a better word, where I was like, well, this idea for this story could be linked to this one from over here, and, this one from later down the line. I ended up, like, making a chronological thing. And then it was about that time... No, I already knew you by that point, I think. Because that would have been around 20... I started coming with ideas around 2019. 2020, I was doing a lot of drawings and ideas and whatnot. It was towards the end of 2020, start of 2021, where I started, like...
So when did we start? So we met playing soccer together.
Yeah, football.
Soccer.
Stop it, mate.
The wonderful University of Queensland.
Oh, yeah, baby. Just before I became a dropout.
When was that? When did we start playing that together?
Well, 2019, I was doing engineering and stuff. I started playing with Will.
Yeah.
In that, but we were in a different team.
Yeah, okay.
And then there was the whole stay inside part of life.
Surely we were playing together before that, though.
Were we? I don't think we were.
Like we were.
I actually don't
you
think
just
so.
weren't in the team before then, but
no, you might have been playing with like Parker and them, but I don't
in
think
that team
I
for
was.
a good while. I can't remember exactly when you joined.
Because I was part of a different